What's up, YouTube? SliferRedDuelist, and today we got Jarrod here showing a deck profile on what?
Zombie.deck, also known as Vendread. You know, the newest form of zombie fuckery that the world has ever seen.
Alright.
It's the best. I'm a big fan of it, as you already know. So we're going to get right on into the main deck. So we're going to start with the boss monster. 3 copies of Vendread Slayer. Oh, he's pretty good. His base effect, notice I said base effect, we'll get into that later, is you can banish a zombie to give him 300 extra attack, and if he leaves the field after he's been ritual summoned in any way, you add a ritual spell, any ritual spell, from your deck to your hand, and then you send a Vendread monster from your deck to the graveyard. So it's a real easy play to get with him, go off, then synchro again, and then just search him and summon him again. Because the ritual spell also summons from graveyard. We'll get into that later as well. For the other Vendread monsters, we got 1 copy of Revenants and 3 copy of Hound Horde.
Sneak peek promos right here.
So Revenants. Alright, here's a little backstory on Vendreads. They have to be on the field in order to give the ritual monsters they summon extra effects. So they have ways to bring them back out to the field. Revenants, if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you special summon it back from your graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. And then if it's used to summon a Vendread monster while it was on the field, the monster gains the ability to banish a special summon monster once per turn, and that's a quick effect. Hound Horde, you discard a Vendread card and special summon it back from your graveyard, and then banish it when it leaves the field again. And then if it's used for the ritual summon of a Vendread monster, that monster can banish a spell or trap on the field during either player's turn. So it's a very swarm, standard zombie deck. Plays out your graveyard, it does stupid meme shit, you know. And since it's a standard zombie deck, we got standard zombie techs, like the Shiranuis.
Oh, the solitaires or what?
Yeah, shout out to Tony. We got 1 Spirit Master, 3 Solitaire, 1 Spectral Sword. Solitaire is Lone Fire. You already know what he does. He summons uni-zombie. That's his only job. If he's banished, you summon a Shiranui from your banish pile, except for himself. Spirit Master, when he's summoned, you can special summon a fucking Shiranui from your hand and then banish it when he leaves the field. That doesn't really matter. If he's banished, you target a card on the field, destroy it. And Spectral Sword, you can use him in grave, banish him and any other zombie to summon a zombie-type synchro monster from your the graveyard. Fuck, extra deck. Sorry, it's like 9 o'clock, past my bedtime. Alright, so that's their shit. Spectral Sword's one of 3 tuners I run in this deck. And then we got other standard zombie tech. We got 2 Gozuki. He's a Foolish Burial on Hyper Crack. During your main phase, you can send a zombie-type monster from your deck to your graveyard for free, no cost, whatever. And then if he's sent to the graveyard, you can banish another zombie-type monster from your graveyard, summon 1 from your deck. God damn it. Summon 1 from your hand. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. But if you're here, you know what zombies do, so it's okay for me to fucking ramble and say I'm fucking stupid. Speaking of good zombie cards, we got 3 Mizuki. Banish him, summon a zombie in your graveyard for free. You know, he's pretty good. And then we got 1 Samurai Skull, new zombie support card. He's another Foolish for zombies, and then if he leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, you summon a level 4 lower zombie-type monster from your deck. Got it right this time. Alright, here we go. Last monsters we've run, 2 uni-zombie, the other 2 tuners of the deck. Uni-zombie is the most broken fucking card ever. You can discard any card from your hand to raise his level by 1, or you can send a zombie from your main deck to the graveyard to raise its level by 1. And that's really all it is. You use Solitaire to summon him, and then you just go off and do stupid plays, like summoning 2 Omega, and then still being able to access your extra deck afterwards. So now we move on to spell lineup. Because the Vendreads are dark, we play 3 Allure of Darkness. Also because we can't afford Potted Desires yet. So that's what we gotta play with. 1 Foolish to accelerate them graveyard plays. And then 3 Pre-Preparation of Rites.
Hi.
Pre-Prep is amazing. And it only works in this deck because of a fluke in card design. We'll get to that in like a minute. 1 Raigeki for a board wipe, because Since this deck is brand new, it still has trouble with doing board wipes, clearing the board real fast. If it goes first, this deck can pull off some stupid shit. But if it goes second, sometimes it has trouble getting started. And one burial from a different dimension. I would probably run Pot of Acquisitiveness over this, but I don't have any of those, so I gotta deal with this stupid shit. Target up to three banished monsters, return them to the graveyard. Standard shit. And then we get into the bread and butter of the deck. 3 copies of Vendread Origin, the ritual spell. It's only searchable by pre-prep because it specifically mentions Vendread Slayer in the card text at the bottom of the effect. So it can be used to summon any Vendread ritual monster from your hand or graveyard. And you must tribute monsters or banish zombie-type monsters. So you can tribute monsters from your hand or field or banish zombie-type monsters from your graveyard to special summon any Vendread ritual. And then if Vendread Slayer you control would be destroyed by card effect, you can banish him from your graveyard and protect him. So it's a pretty good ritual spell. I'm a big fan. I'm looking forward to see what they're doing in the future with that kind of shit. Alright, move on to the trap lineup. You know, we're budget friendly here, so we only play 3D barrier.
Are they first ed though?
Yeah, they are. All 3 are first ed. What's your excuse? 2 Vendread Reorigin, because this card is actually kind of nutty. Gets over strong level monsters. So strong, yeah, boy. What are you playing right now? Stargrails? Yeah, it doesn't get over them. But summon an alternative dragon. I just activate this. I tribute it, and I get a level 8 token. You target a monster your opponent controls with a level, tribute it, and then you summon a token with the same level to your side of the field. And the downside is that you can't summon monsters except for Vendreads after that. But you just use the token, go into the fucking ritual monster, and that's all you need to do. And we round out the deck with 2 Solemn Strike and Solemn Warning.
It's pretty standard.
Pretty standard. Like I said, budget friendly, you know. Alright, now we move on to this extra deck. This extra deck, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, only 3 of these cards are like set in stone. The rest of it's kind of up for grabs. It doesn't really matter. So we start with 1 copy of Beals, 1 copy of Void Ogre. Because 2 of your tuners are dark, so it's really fucking good. You just sit there. You can summon uni-zombie back out, know some more shit. You have level 4s like Revenants, Mizuki, Gozuki. Just synchro into these boys. Just sit there. Shiranui Samurai Saga. What's this boy do again? If he's special summoned, you banish the zombie in your graveyard, and then he gains that monster's attack until the end phase. This is what I use to beat over shit that can't be destroyed by card effects. And shit like that, you know, it's pretty fun. And then he has another effect too. Yeah, if he's destroyed by battle or card effect, target a banished zombie with 0 defense and return it to the graveyard. So he's pretty alright. And then, you know, standard zombie shit, you run 2 Omega. Because you can do it in 1 turn with 2 cards.
What's the play, man? What's the play?
What's the play? We'll get to it in a second.
Alright.
It's a 2-card combo, I'll show you it. And it's super fucking easy. We play 1 Black Rose Dragon. This is standard. You ever fucking need another board wipe? Fucking there you go. If the deck ever gets a more reliable board wipe option, probably replace that with something retarded. And last synchro we run is Archfiend Zombie Skull.
Why you run him, man?
You summonable with Spectral Sword, you banish him and say just fucking Gozuki that's in your graveyard, and you can just summon this straight out from your extra deck. He prevents zombie-type monsters from being destroyed by card effects, so he's pretty alright. He's not like he's not a turn 1, you need to go into it. But if you're getting fucked up a little bit, maybe you're running into like Fire Kings or something like that, you can just summon this and it's like, okay, you're blowing yourself up every turn. Alright, into Exceeds, run 1 Dark Rebellion, Steel's Attack, 1 Honor Arc, because I love Honor Arc.
Any shout-outs you want to do for that card?
No. 1 Castel. Shout out to me, because I've had this in Sneak Peek for Duelist Alliance. I ain't play with nobody. I keep that boy. 1 Diamond Dyer, because I don't have my secret anymore. I gotta run Super. Rest in peace, that stupid secret. 1 copy of Break Sword, because it's very rare, but you can go into rank 3s. And also 1 copy of Leviair as well. Yeah, Ultra, dude. So good. And we play 2 Link monsters. We play Gaia Saber and Mrs. Radiant. She's barely summonable, but she is summonable, so it helps out. You need Mizuki and Gozuki to summon her. That's basically it. Alright, now we're going to show off that standard zombie play. I don't know why you need to show you this. But this is all you need. You need this and one other card in your hand. So let's say, alright, you got him. Alright, let's see if I can do this fucking backwards. So you summon Solitaire, tribute that boy. Watch me fuck this play up. I'm probably going to fuck this play up. Summon uni-zombie. Use uni-zombie's effect to summon, or to send. I believe it's this way, right? Yeah, send Gozuki to grave. Use Gozuki's effect to banish the Solitaire. Summon the Mizuki from your hand. Synchro like that. Yeah, I believe I already fucked it up. So, if you're playing zombies, you know what you're doing here. Obviously, I don't, because I just went in my main deck to look for Omega. So there's Omega number 1. You do that. Oh no, I got it.
Okay.
Banish the other Mizuki. Oh yeah, because Gozuki's effect, you send a Mizuki from deck to grave, okay. You send the other uni-zombies, and then you discard using uni-zombies effect. Synchro 2. Another Omega. And then you still have 2 cards in hand, so let's see, say you have, where's it at? So you have this in hand. Activate that. Oh look! You have levels that are above 6. You need to equal or be above the level of the monster, so you just banish those. Summon that boy from your grave. So you can end with 2 cards looped out of your opponent's hand and a Vendread Slayer with up to 2 or 3 cards in your hand. Maybe even more, depending on how many draws you get. So that's the standard first turn play from this deck.
You have anything else to say, man?
Future support better be good.
Besides the Desires coming out later this month.
Yeah, I need Desires. No one has Time Maidens, so that's why Time Lords aren't being made.
Yeah, I think we're missing 2 right now.
We're missing 2 Time Maidens, and it's been fucking 7 years.
We got the Matayons, though.
Yeah, we got Matayon, we got Zapion. All we're missing is 1 fucking card. So, fuck, like, I mean, help a nigga out here, like, shit. If anyone has Time Maiden, just send me a DM. I ain't gonna buy them, just I want to know if someone has them.
We got trades.
Yeah, I got trades. Hell yeah.
Alright. This would be SliferRedDuelist signing out. Please stay tuned, like and subscribe to the videos. Thanks.
Subscribe.
Yeah, dude.